everybody. Happy Veterans Day to you. And on that note, thank you to all those who have served, including my dad and my grandpa. Thank you for your service, your dedication, your sacrifice. Thank you to everybody else who's served. And I thank God for those who have paid the price, the ultimate sacrifice. And thank you to those family members who have sacrificed time with your loved ones as they've been deployed, or even if you've lost a loved one. Thank you very much. And we would not be here, we would not live in the country that we live in without your service, without your dedication, without your sacrifice and your loyalty. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. And of course I went all patriotic for this video. I don't have any tattoos or nothing, but I do have a very cool shirt. And then on that note, tonight I'm using American Flag Zippo, Old Glory, while smoking some Old Glory from Pipes and Cigars, and a Patriot made with a tamper made by a service member. This is from Mr. J.S. Pipes, who we've not seen since he got back home, and I miss him. I wish he'd. I hope everything's going good for him. I wish he'd make some more videos. I've tried to send him a few messages over Google Plus, haven't gotten any response, but he's a very cool guy. The videos that he does have up, excuse me, you should go watch them. You'll see his journey back into pipe smoking, when he used to smoke a pipe, got out of it for a while, and a buddy of his over in, or a fella he met or something like that over in Okinawa, was smoking a pipe, got him back into it, had an extra pipe with him with some I think it was Lane 1Q in it, I'm not sure, but so yeah, his emblem, the J and the S, he hand carved this, and so I am very stoked to have this, very fortunate to have him as a friend, and hopefully I get to see him again and soon. And I don't know what happened when he got home. He took a few pictures, but that's fine. It's it's his life. He can do what he wants. I'm not saying he has to be part of it. We don't all stay as connected as we could be, as long as time allows. But it's one of those things that I got real attached to the guy, and I wish he'd come back. And so, if you have JS on Google Plus or whatever, send him a message. Tell him we want to see him. If you're not subbed to JS, I know he's not making videos right now because I am subbed to him and keep watching. I check pretty frequently whether or not he's made a video. But go sub him and watch the videos he's got, comment on them, maybe we can get him back into it. If I lost my train of thought. I hear one of the kids up, they're supposed to be in bed, but anyway, thank you to you veterans, those still serving, those who are not serving, or currently not serving, or on active reserve, or inactive reserve, whatever the case may be. Thank you very much for my family and our freedoms and our safety, and I really appreciate it, and I can't say enough. And I seen a picture of one of my cousins. She put a collage up on her Facebook and tagged me with it, and it's a picture of her, my aunt's mom and dad, him in his service uniform, of her husband's grandma and grandpa in his service uniform, then a picture of my granddaddy in his uniform, and then a picture of her husband's grandpa by himself in his uniform, his paternal grandpa, and so that was very cool. And so it kind of made me miss my grandpa a little bit, and he wasn't a very talkative man. I remember one time where he opened up and started talking. He was talking about boot camp and flying. He was a pilot in the Army, flew P-38s and C-40s and C-30s, and he flew the Burma Hump and crashed 4 P-38s and walked away from it. And he was a great man. Didn't say much, but like I said, one time I remember him saying stuff. So anyway, I hope you guys have had a good week so far. My Tuesday night video. The wife sitting right over there. She's on her class with earphones in, so I don't distract her. And she's learning to be smarter than me. And of course, she already is. She's great. But we're sitting in the house staying warm. It was 5 degrees about a half hour ago. It may be lower than that now. They're calling for like a low of -2 tonight. The wind's blowing, so the wind chill's like 20 below, 25 below. It's been cold all day. I'm drained. Where's the guy out? But got a wood stove right over here. It's starting to cool off a little bit. It's sitting at about 200 degrees right now. And we use that to partially heat our house. Then we have a propane wall heater that keeps the far end clean, heated. So, in honor of you vets and those families who have sacrificed, I'm gonna light this up and smoke this tonight and just chat with you for a bit. The wife loves these aromatics. Should let my Zippo burn a little bit longer. I just filled it. Get a little bit of the Zippo fluid taste. See that? See how that's burning like crazy? So yes, 2 days ago we were sitting at about 51 degrees or so, somewhere in there. 30s to 50s, somewhere in there. Can't remember exactly. Yesterday we had our blizzard start. Actually Sunday it was kind of little rain. It started drizzling. Started out like 40 degrees and started dropping. Freezing rain started covering everything in ice. Pretty good stuff. I'm gonna have to clean this cob though. I smoked too much English blend in it. Probably scrape it out. Anyway, and so then it just started dropping from there, and then Sunday night started snowing. Got about an inch or two. Didn't get much, and then the wind picked up. Freezing rain continued the next morning, so there was a sheet of ice on everything. Drove for school that day. Kind of nerve-wracking. But it wasn't bad. We made it. So now the highways are clear again. You know, the asphalt is. And the yards and everywhere else are packed full of ice because the sun beat on it all day today and melted the loose stuff and turned it to ice. So now there's packed ice everywhere, which is lovely for somebody who has a bad knee. that can pop out in an instant. So I'm walking very carefully right now. Haven't popped it out yet, but it usually happens at least 6 times a winter. I don't know, maybe not that much, but it happens a couple times during the winter. You know, I always end up slipping on something or twisting, pop my knee out. Of course, it goes right back in on its own, but it hurts regardless. Some of you may know how that feels. Sorry about my last video. I didn't know I had a glitch in it. When I loaded it, it didn't have a glitch. Something happened while it was loading, and I didn't know about it because it took overnight to load. Literally went to bed at like 9:30, 10 o'clock that night, and it had just started loading, and woke up at about 5:30, and it finished. So something happened in that process. So last night I reloaded it, and it only took like an hour. I think it was something to do with my internet service. The Wi-Fi was really slow. Good stuff. This was one of those that came in that monthly deal, which I've discontinued. Needed to put the funds otherwhere. Otherwhere. It's not the word. In other places. Needed the funds elsewhere. That's what I want to say. But it's sweet smell. Smells like raisins. But I've noticed a lot of aromatics smell like raisins to me. And I know it's a mixture of the Cavendish and the Virginia that's in there. There's a little barley because it's got a little bit of a tangy tinge to it. Not sure of the exact mixture. But once again, Pipes and Cigars, Old Glory. Pretty good. Pretty good. Only thing I don't like about them, of course I didn't let it air out either. They're wet. I just loaded it. Hit the record button, and away I went. So it's my own fault. I didn't let it sit. I should have. This wood stove would have dried it out quick. The thing about wood heat is it pulls all the moisture out of the air. Very good for drying wet tobaccos. So folks, once again, service members, families of service members, people who have family members who are service members, thank you. This one's for you. And so, I'm gonna wrap this up, finish enjoying my pipe, and hopefully we'll see you guys on the next run. Oh, as I was saying, I reloaded the video, so it's up. If you've watched it and had a hard time with it the first time because that static or whatever it was that jumped in, you can go back and watch it now. I reloaded it. WizD watched it and said it was good, so it's good. And you guys are awesome. You're great. Thank you, and God bless America. We'll see you.